arrived at Corrour, and I'm going to head down to a place called Lubnaclach for an overnight camp. Weather's looking quite nice just now. It's looking really nice, but it's always changeable up here. Despite the snow on the hills, it is really warm. I've just passed Corrour Youth Hostel. I've visited it, but I've never actually stayed in it. This place I'm going to is an old shooting lodge, I believe. That's about 3 miles walk from Corrour station. I was hoping to do some more, but I've injured my back, so it's just going to be a short walk today. I'm in sight of Lubnaclach now. Not that far to go, but the weather's took a turn. This went from being roasting to raining. Looks as if there's a bit of a weather front behind me, so to get there and get the tent pitched before it turns any worse. Shouldn't be too much longer though. Looks as if this place was built on 2 levels. You can see where the joists would have been for upstairs. Upstairs fireplace. Your bath, should I require one. That looks like a cooker there. Some people don't get the whole leave no trace thing. And off in the distance, that's Corrour station. Bricks from Kilmarnock, apparently. On this side the tent doesn't look quite right, and that's because the tent is actually designed that you use your walking poles as well. You don't need to use them, but to give it the full on tight structure, you put one walking pole on either side. And with the walking pole fitted, see, it looks a lot neater. That's a lot better. I find that when you're putting in the pegs, these are really sore in the hand, so I use the rubber end of a pole to push the pegs into place. And one thing that I'm not keen on with this tent, and by and large I like everything about it, but one thing I'm not keen on is these zip pulls, which are just not really my thing. So I'm going to change them over. I've got some glow in the dark ones, so I'll try and fit these and see how we got on with that, see if it makes any improvement. Still really bright. Got a fair bit of light left, so time for a wee wander. The path that goes down under the railway from here it takes you to Blackwater Reservoir. I'm not going to go as far as that, I'll just have a wee wander down the railway and then back up probably, get something to eat on, maybe head into the house and get the stove on in there. Menu is chicken curry and beer. Cheers. Adventure Food chicken curry. Right. Probably too much water. I suppose that's better than not enough. Always like to look at this place whenever you go past on the train. It just stands out. It's a really interesting view when you see it. First came here about 10 years ago. I did a walk with my daughter and we walked from Lubnaclach to Corrour along the road to the Isles, and we stopped off here for a little while. And I posted a bit about that. I wrote about it on my blog, and someone that used to live here got in touch with me. They were now living in Canada. And they were here when the place was up and running and it was part of the estate. They were hoping to come back and visit. I don't know if they ever did. That's actually not bad. I threw in an emergency pot noodle just in case. It looks as if this is going to be quite filling. Right, just going to get settled in for the night now. I've got mountain equipment, helium 3.8 sleeping mat with an R value of around about 4, and I have a mountain equipment Titan 550 sleeping bag, which is rated for comfort down to 0. At the moment it's 8 degrees. It's been warm today, but it's going to, obviously it's a nice clear night, so I'm expecting it to cool down, but I don't think it'll hit 0. So that's the setup for tonight. The sun's went down, so might as well get settled in. Change in the weather, can be more different than yesterday. Got a couple of hours before the train, so might as well just take it easy and hope the rain eases off a bit. It's been going steady for quite a while now, so I'll get some breakfast and just relax. Not the ideal start to the day. What I've left some water in the bottom of the jet boiler last night and it's frozen, so I'm assuming that the temperatures outside were minus something. In here I noticed it was about 3 degrees. Definitely colder outside. Forgot to pack a bowl last night, so I'm going to improvise one for breakfast. And cereal in that. up is a sleeper train heading for Fort William. It's 9 o'clock, time for me to start packing up. Start with inside of the tent first, get all the gear away, keep it as dry as possible, and then get the tent. This is not the fun part of camping. Final check over the campsite, just make sure that there's no tent pegs or anything left lying. Looks as if it's all clear, so good to go. Well, that's me arrived at Corrour, about half an hour quicker than yesterday's walk. It took us about an hour and a half to walk that 3 miles or so. Mainly because not as nice a day, and I wasn't filming as much or taking photos. So I'm going to get in, settle in and wait for that train coming back. That's going up to Fort William, where it then comes back down, becomes the next train. So I'll go inside and hopefully I'll get a nice hot chocolate waiting for me.